Sorry guys, I dropped the phone there, the camera. If you can't tell what's going on here, as I mentioned to you before, we had some things going on in the room here. Some rearranging going on and whatnot, and a new diorama because of all of those funny cars and stockers and pro stock. All of my race cars, I've got a lot of NASCAR too. Because of all of that, I'm building a, you see the Hot Wheels track there, I'm going to build a drag strip diorama. An actual working drag strip, and then a diorama around it. That piece of track is not fastened down yet. It's actually going to attach across the walkway here to this piece of track, which is up here by my shop trucks on the wall. And as you can see, that's going to hang down to the diorama and attach to that piece of track. That's quite a long, I haven't measured it yet, but that's a long drop into the actual strip where they'll be timed. And I can disconnect that when I want to walk through here. So once that's fastened down, I'll be set up on the track, and then I'll build the diorama around it. You can see some of the cutouts I've got going on there, pictures and bleacher stands and things. Got me some checkered cloth, black and white checkered cloth for the winter circle. Probably put some of that on my work desk as well. The pegboard behind it was there to begin with, and I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to have to start hanging some of my stock on there, some of the new things that I gather. Oh man, let's talk about that for a moment. I've got some hauls lately that I've made no videos of because I've been busy with this diorama. This chair is full of them. That bucket over there is full of them. Oh shoot, I've got some in other rooms here, and my gift pack display is in a disarray. I'll have to fix that as well, but we've got a lot of stuff here we're dealing with, and I'm going to begin work now on this diorama, the drag strip diorama, and it's going to join Road Endsville. So you're going to have, like, that's old country and this is city built around the drag strip. My golf station, I'm probably going to get an older, rundown, weathered building, old gas station for to be out in the country there by Smokey's garage, and then I'll move the golf over into the city here because it looks nicer and newer. But nonetheless, this is where we stand now, and while I've got you here and we're doing some video, I was going to do some package crackage, some of the hauls that I've got lately. So let me see if I can get to a few of them. Let's see, I may have buried them. I may not be able to do that at this second. Let me see what to do. I thought I had some set up here, and I guess I did not, because these are all my old series that I had on display. Well, maybe I'll pause and come back. You can see one I couldn't wait to open, sitting there with the M2s. I know everybody's got one of these by now, but I lacked two of them to finish my series, and now I've found them. I picked them both up at Walmart, and that was Don the Snake there, the yellow one, and then the Momo truck, which I'm not nearly as into as I am the Snake truck and car, and of course the Mongoose set. But also I like some of the other ones in the series, and I was going to open all the series in this video. I may have to come back to that, maybe shoot another video or add it to this one. I'm not sure, but I do know that I was going to do some package crackage. But I also don't even have my tripod for my camera at this point to set it up and have both hands to open these packages. This was another one I was going to open, but I think it'll just make another video. See if I can, let me back my camera out here, and well, I think that zoomed in. No, here we go. This was one of the package crackages I was going to do, but we'll start the next video with that, doing some opening some diecast. This is Greenlight. This is Country Roads Series 76 Dodge B100 Street Van. Got a lot of nice green light detail on it, but I thought it was a cool van to park down at the drag strip and camp in, tailgate in, whatnot. So that'll be one that I'll open for this diorama. And like I said, all my drag trucks, my team transport drag trucks and cars. And I've got a few other ones I want to open and put on this diorama. So we've got a lot of opening to do. That will be, like I said, in the next video. This will just be a short video, guys and gals. If any of you are watching, I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe. Please like. Keep me going here. I'm still a novice at all of this. I'm at the hobby, though. I love it. It's my therapy. And listen, I know God loves you and He wants to bless you. Just pay attention and He will. Peace out, and hope you're having fun in the hobby. Diecast fans out there in YouTube land, this is Gail at Altered Auto. Hey, Diecast fans out there in YouTube land, this is Gail at Altered Autos Diecast. You can see my display room has changed up a little bit. Got a display cabinet there with my M2s in it. You can see a couple on top there. I'll show what's inside at another time. You can see my, man, this, as I've been rearranging, this shelf got bumped and everything is in a disarray up there. Some of them have fallen off on the floor and landed on my diorama. Everything's in a mess. You can see over here, I mean, everything is in a mess. My gift pack display, a lot of stuff on the floor. There's a lot of new hauls right there on the floor. You can see what I'm doing here. I told you in my last video we were going to add shelves here in the middle of the room, and they were going to go up just under the light there. Well, I've rearranged that. I was going to put a drag strip from that workbench over to this workbench. Well, I'm going to leave things as they are there and clean them up. And I've shortened these shelves in the middle of the floor, and now, of course you can't see it right now, but these are shelves holding this platform up on each side. And I'll put some of my Hot Wheels and other die-cast models in those shelves, but I'm going to put the drag strip in a diorama, a little town, on this layout. You see I've got some paper cutouts there to make. Got to put them on foam board or cardstock or something. There's a bunch of them there, some garages and buildings and stuff. There's one of my stadiums for the drag strip. I'll probably line that wall with stadiums just for the drag strip there. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. You can see my booster there. That's where that's what'll send my funny cars and stockers and pro stocks and all down the drag strip. I'm waiting on a curve. I'm not sure if I'm going to run it this way and back or start here and go this way and curve. The curve is just to send the car back to me. It'll be a main drag strip and then it'll hit the curve and come back, so I'll get the car back to me. But I'm not sure which way I'm going to lay it out yet. I'm waiting on the curve. I'm waiting on a couple pieces. The Christmas tree for the drag strip. So be a couple things there that I'm waiting on before I plan out how I'm going to lay this little drag strip in town out. And it's going to connect to Rhodensville, where I've been displaying my models. That's a little bit in a mess right now, but that'll all connect to my city. That'll be my countryside over there. And then diecast fans out there in YouTube land, this is Gail at Altered Autos. I'm at the bar in my kitchen doing some layouts for my new part of my display room. Last video, you guys know that I am rearranging my display room. That's why I haven't shot a video in a while, quite a while. I'll show that off a little in this video as well, but I'm just going to show you what I'm doing here, some of the tools I'm using as well. This glue is great for when you do printouts and you want to put them on foam board, little buildings or whatnot for your layout. Like this here hot dog stand, I've glued down to the foam board, so when I cut it out, when I go around the lines and cut all this out and piece it together, the foam board is going to help it stand up and make it stiff. This is the foam board I bought at Michael's. There's a 3-pack for $6. You can't. I looked all over for the best deal. That was the best deal. $6 for oh shoot, I forget now what size they are, but let's see if I can find that. It's stuck to one of these. Here you go. 10 by, or is that 16 by 20 by 3 1/16? 3/16. $6 for 3 of those. That's not a bad deal. So over here you'll see I've got a well, let me get it turned right. That's a donut shop for my drag strip park, and then this is part of my drag racing press box, the tower for the press to observe the racing. That was part of it, and there's parts. This whole board is parts of that tower. Got my scissors there ready to cut it out. Again, this Elmer's glue, man, it's Craft Bond puzzle glue and sealer. Clear glue, dries clear, and this thing, you just put it down and use it like a marker. And that is great stuff. Of course, I've got my X-Acto knife here. This is another printout. It's 14 pages. It's going to be a Texaco gas station. I'm going to have to wait till I get some more foam board for that one. That's going to take a three pack, maybe a couple 3-packs to ever get that lined out. And then of course I've got my handy dandy straight cutter made for paper, but it will cut. And of course, once you score the foam board, you can break it off where you want or take your X-Acto knife and line it out. But these are handy to have. Paper cutter. Really, that's all the tools I'm using here. I've got some wire over there. I'm going to make me some little people out of clay. The wire will be the base. I'll show you that in another video. Not getting into that right now, but that's all I've got here, guys. And this is what, 1, 2, 3 to 4 little buildings for my layout. And these are all part of my drag strip park. Hot dog stand. I don't know if I showed you that. That's parts of it. I guess I did show it to you. That's the front of it. So anyway, and then these were free printouts, guys. Maybe I'll put a link if I can in the notification part down below. These are free printouts. Get the foam board, glue them down, cut them out, and you've got yourself some buildings for your layout. And it doesn't take very long. Of course, most of you probably have one of these cutting boards that, you know, they got the measurements on them. This is a big cutting board, and it's buried. You can see the corner of it up there, and here, and then here, and then over there. I've got it buried with some foam board and things, but you definitely want one of those when you go to cutting. Anyway, guys, if I can, I'm going to mosey down the hallway here. Never mind the messy hallway where we've got some stuff to put away, laundry and stuff. But here's my messy display room. This shelf used to be over in the middle of the room with that shelf beside it and another shelf on top of that. In the last video I showed you, I was going up with another shelf. Well, I've rearranged it, and you can see everything's in a mess. But that is going to be the layout for the new little town, drag strip park, and some roads and whatnot and buildings. I've got a cabinet here as you come in the door. This little red wagon, 10-foot wheelie stands. That's just a little picture I've got on this cabinet. This cabinet, my M2s used to be right here on top of this dresser. I've put this cabinet on the wall, and now you can see they're all inside, except for my Moon Eye M2s. These are all my M2s that I've put together inside this cabinet. So, and there's some up on top. I've got some new ones to show you guys. I've got 3 hauls I've done since the last video. I've got to get them together too and show you guys. And of course, everything's in a disarray. That shelf got bumped. Things are coming off of it and have come off of it into the floor and over on Road Endsville. That's a mess. And of course, that's going to connect. You can see some other things I've got on the layout there. Got my tools. One building there that I made out of, that's made out of foam board. I used an ink pen to draw on it. I'm probably going to have to redo that with paint or something. You see where I'm starting there. That's a mess. Everything's in a disarray. There's some new hauls and pieces down there I need to show off. My gift pack display's in a mess. My workbench is in a mess. Everything's in a mess right now, guys. That's why I haven't shot much videos lately, or many videos lately. And even this shelf I just showed you, it's just, there's decor up here and there's cars up here. Man, it's a mess. Everything is in a disarray. So, not going to be a long video on everything. Just to show you what's going on here at Road Endsville, Altered Autos Diecast. Going back to my cutouts, and I'm going to start cutting them out. Most likely will be mostly the X-Acto knife and the paper cutter. So you definitely want to grab those tools. Then that's all you need, guys, to make you some buildings for your layouts. Again, I found a website where you can print these things out free, so it's not a lot of cost. Just the paper cutter and the glue, and an X-Acto knife and a cutting board. Figure those pieces out. You can get them online or in store over at the hobby shops. Be mindful of that, and that's what's going on here at Altered Autos, guys. Love the hobby, love you guys in the hobby. God loves you, and may God bless you. Peace out. All right, diecasters and YouTubers. This is Gail, Altered Autos, Altered Autos Diecast. I want to say up front on this video, I apologize for the abrupt interruptions. This is a compilation of 4 or 5 short videos, just to show you guys where I'm at, where I've been, what I'm doing. This playroom is in a disarray, being changed up, and you'll see that throughout these videos. Actually, this video. But I've got some parts that came in today and some package crackage going on here, and I'm going to add this to the other video. So I've already taken the liberty to open these to a certain extent. Got this off eBay, and of course probably any of you guys that have a Dragstrip has one of these, or have one of these. I'm going to pause and see if I can get this plastic off of this. Okay, I'm back. Just want to show you what was in that bubble wrap inside that box. And like I said, I know any of you guys that has a Dragstrip layout, you've got to have the Christmas tree somewhere, I'm sure. And I've been waiting on that to set up my diorama. I'm going to have a working Dragstrip on a city layout, and that is the tree. Switch hands here with the camera. I don't have my tripod, so I'm holding my camera. That's the tree for the Dragstrip, and this other package is also something I've been waiting for. As I slide it out of the wrapper. A little close here because I'm using one hand on the camera. Apologize for that, but the Track Builder series for my track, it's curve, high-speed curve. And what I'm doing is I'm going to have my Dragstrip, and I'm going to have my straight where I can time my cars when they come out of the booster. And then I'm going to put the curve in there so I can get the car back to me down where it started. So I've been waiting on this to get my layout set up, and it even came with a track car, which is pretty cool. My layout on my funny cars and stockers out on the track. I may even run some of them through there, but I've got quite a few of these track cars too, so that's pretty cool. That'll keep us busy on the videos. But anyhow, of course, you know they have a million of these Track Builder series, but this high-speed curve, the white pieces, is what I've got here in this kit. Those 2 white pieces of track which bend, and then the car that came with it there. So we'll be busy on the layout here after a while, needless to say. And now, this is one of the mini hauls I've gotten since my last video I shot. I've got a bunch of them to show on a video at some point, but check that out. Ford van. What is that? Late 60s, isn't it? I'm sorry, that's kind of blurry. I'm out on my deck. It's not. I don't have a lot of good light here. Let's see if I can look off camera. Ooh, I can't even see that off camera. 65, mid 60s. That's the 65 Ford van, orange and white. My favorite color, orange. So you guys know that already by looking at my collections. I'm going to be opening these for the new layout. That's one. I'm not going to open them right now because I've only got one hand and I don't have my tripod. So package crackage will come later, but these are some that I've picked up just recently. Got these at Walmart last night, in fact. Maximum Leeway, again my favorite color, and that'll be open for the track. Definitely going to be going down the track. We'll be timing that one on the Dragstrip. Sorry for the phone, guys. Like I said, I've got a bag of cars in one hand and a phone in the other. So I'm messing up here. Just really what I wanted to do is get on here and apologize for the interruptions of the video you're going to watch throughout, because there are some stops and starts of little short videos I've shot along the way in my display room. Check that out. One of my favorites, Chevy Nova. Y'all know I'm a Nova freak too, so check it out. It's the USA Nova. I like the paint job on that too, the way they did the stripes and stars. That's pretty cool. That'll be another one that'll go on the Dragstrip display. I dropped a couple here. See if I can get them. Alright, so I know a lot of y'all don't like these, but I'm collecting them. Some of them I do like, and this is one of them. This is the, let's see, Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. And it's got those 50 series wheels. And my camera, I think autofocus is turned off on my camera. Give me a minute here. That might do a little better. There we go. I mean, I think this is a nice looking, look at the card art. That's a nice looking body style. The body curves and all, and the lines. You got the little head spoiler. That's pretty dang cool. I like the tampos too. Nothing wrong with that piece there. I don't have a lot of good light here, guys. I'm losing light quickly as we speak, but man, that's nice. I like the little stars right there behind the front wheel, or I guess those aren't stars, but I mean, that just sets off the whole body, makes it look longer. Nice. They did a good job on that one, I think. I don't know if I'll put that in my set as a collector piece, or I'll probably go ahead and open that and put it on the Dragstrip diorama. And the other thing I got at Walmart was some more road tape. You guys recognize that well. Everybody's using that. I'll be using that on my Dragstrip diorama as well. So just a little haul there, and I'll open this on another video. I've got a lot I've got to show you and open to make this diorama. So again, this was just a precursor really to apologize up front for the interruptions in this video. I'm going to merge along with this. Like I said, it's a bunch of 5 or 6 minute videos that I've shot along the way with what I'm doing, just to show you guys why I haven't uploaded a video to YouTube lately, and this will let you know where I'm at. And I'll try to get back on with videos hereafter, guys. Love the hobby, love you guys in the hobby, and remember, God loves you, and may God bless you. Peace out.